Oh, what's up? What's up? Oh, wait. It's loud. Hello, everyone. What's going on? What's going on? It says we got a little counter up there. 28 minutes until the Xbox show starts. What's going on? What's going on? I think we're live. I think we're good. Yes, Xbox event. 28 minutes. They already showed off some stuff here. I think they show like one game so far. Yeah, they showed one game, I believe. I think they're going to show another few games, they said, over the next like 30 minutes or so. Yeah, I muted the game itself because it was very, very loud. And it's just Watch Dogs Legion. This is them. This is the pre-show. I think that they've announced they did announce Dragon Quest XI S Definitive Edition that was originally exclusive to the Switch. That version is now going to the Xbox, and they also flashed the Windows 10 logo, so I assume it's also on PC, which tells me, to be honest, it's probably going to go to PlayStation 4. Most likely Nintendo had a year of exclusivity with that version of the game, with the publishing that they did, which, I mean, worked out for Nintendo because I'm sure they sold quite a few of those, but it looks like that'll probably be some sort of update or something. So, let's see what we have here. I'll work to be part of this show with them. Let's see.
Get a first look at the campaign of Halo Infinite, and
I'll try to balance audio levels.
A friend of mine, what he wants to see in a brand new Halo. You may know Ninja for many things over the past few years, but he actually started.
He used to be a big Halo player.
Created quite a stir with all his awesome Halo gaming and gameplay.
He was part of a lot of the montages back in the day.
Without further ado, let's hear from Ninja about what he wants to see in a brand new Halo. Tyler, take it away.
Thanks, Jeff. I'm excited to see what Xbox has in store. And here's what I want.
Blue in that
Halo.
room. Oh, he's got
Halo
the sword.
Infinite can just give us a incredible campaign to close out just a classic series with a beautiful ending and a matchmaking / multiplayer system where the ranking system is unique and it works. And just really amazing, iconic
I wasn't
maps.
a big fan of the ranking system for Halo 5, though.
Loved the Halo 1, Halo 2, and Halo 3 maps that came out. They just felt so fun, whether it be super bouncing from Halo 2, nading all the weapons off and learning all that in Halo 1, and just the flow of Halo 3. It was just something so incredible. Played all of them. I love them all. And if Halo Infinite can just get that down, get some of those things down, right? Give us amazing weaponry.
They got to bring Blood Gulch up, right?
Pistol, the Halo 2 battle rifle, the Halo 3 battle rifle, and sniper.
That Halo 1 pistol's a little broken. You can leave that behind.
In a really good spot, and I'm just excited to see what they have in store, man.
Awesome. Well, we'll see how much of that comes true
didn't really add a lot
at the top of the hour when we get a look at Halo Infinite. Thanks to Ninja for joining us on the show. Now it is time to get to another world premiere.
I need to get like RGB lights or something
that you haven't heard about. And this one comes from my home country, my home province.
Every time they show
Ontario,
people, they have like RGB
Canada.
lights and wild stuff.
I saw
going
this
on.
and got excited about just a brand new game from a smaller studio that you haven't heard about, but I think looks pretty cool. Check out this world premiere.
All right, here we go. Left his best, Matthews. Rest in peace, Michael Brooks. Shamsa donated $50. Shamsa here early. Shamsa, how you doing? I appreciate it, Shamsa. Excited for the Xbox event. I think it's gonna be pretty good. Oh, Andrew Lewis. Andrew Lewis become a sponsor. Thank you, Andrew Lewis. Echo Generation. Huh. Oh, good. It gets the big sticker. I don't like that big sticker. I hope that's just a sticker on the plastic on the outside. So when you take the shrink
Definitely
wrap
some
off,
Stranger Things vibes to that one. Echo Generation with the hockey smash.
Yes, Dragon Quest XI S will be on
Now
Game
it's time
Pass.
to get to another world premiere. Check this out.
You know what's really interesting about
Oh, wait,
that,
we
though?
got YouTube creators, first of all. Sorry. I get so excited. I think there are more world premieres coming. We also we do have more coming. Don't worry. But right now, actually, we're going to hear from a number of YouTube creators around the world to hear what they're looking forward to from Xbox, hopefully at the top of the hour. So let's check this out.
All right.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Garu, and I'm a content creator on YouTube. And today, I'm so much excited for this Xbox event, because with this, we are going to get ourselves the brand new Halo stuff. And I used to play Halo back in 2011 and 2012, and I just used to spend hours and hours making a map on Halo 3 than actually playing the game. Me and my friends, we used to be like, okay, let's just put that over there, let's put this over there,
10.
And literally,
all right, over under. Do you think it's gonna be more or less than 10?
Maps and all that
when they
stuff.
say world premiere,
and it just used
in the
to
main
be
show,
a fun
not the
game
pre-show
in general. Like,
as well, just the main show.
Can anyone forget about the skulls? Like, we used to have to like
over
go
under
ahead
with
and
10.
collect them. Like, I can go in for hours on Halo, okay? Because with those skulls, we could actually go ahead and try out different stuff. And there just used to be so many variations in the game on its own. There used to be co-op, there used to be 1v1, King of the Hill, Juggernaut, and so many game modes in general. So I'm super excited for the brand new release of this game, because especially for content creators out there, there's gonna be so much stuff to make content on, especially
get the spawn
there's gonna
next
be
time,
campaign,
Jeff. We got
and plus if you guys make content on multiplayer,
we
can go on replay file, on theater mode, and capture some cool moments that we actually had in the game. So I really wish in the brand new Halo we get ourselves the co-op game mode with that, you know,
online co-op
still remains, and all the fun game modes that we used to have in Halo 3. I still wish those still remain, because that will definitely bring back a lot of memories. So yeah, my name is Garu, and hopefully you guys are excited for this brand new game and for the event. Peace out.
Hey guys, Metal Jesus here.
Oh, yeah, it was Metal Jesus.
I remember buying my very
good
first
for him.
Xbox. I have it right here. It is the beautiful translucent
that's the nice one.
Halo Edition Xbox. When I first saw
there was an
machine,
orange one that popped up on
absolutely
Reddit
fell in
recently. It
love
looked
with
really, really
so
cool.
ahead of its time, and so many great AAA games as well as hidden gems. And then when it came time for the Xbox 360, well, this was my machine of choice right here. I have the special edition E3 2005.
Wow, he like edited this thing up and everything for Jeff.
This was back when you had to have an external Wi-Fi adapter. It wasn't built into the machine, but man, I have so many great memories playing.
Oh, I remember having to buy that thing.
This.
You guys remember having to buy that little antenna for the back of your 360 so it had Wi-Fi? Oh,
but I eventually did
that was
pick
annoying.
up the Xbox One X. You see the Gears edition here.
That just came out.
I was blown away by this.
Pretty
it's
recently, right? With Gears.
And the games are absolutely amazing on it. And so, from what I've seen so far of the Xbox Series X, it appears that Microsoft's going all in on powerful hardware and performance. Plus, they've added a bunch of first-party developers over the last couple of years, and there is that awesome backwards compatibility, which is important for collectors like me. So, yeah, I definitely think it's going to be pretty cool, and I want to learn more.
I miss him.
Hola, amigas, amigos. Yo soy Anthrax. Wow.
Welcome, new member Chris Hess.
¿Qué recuerdos tengo
for remembering
con
up. I
este
appreciate it.
título, con este juego? Hizo mi infancia la más divertida de todas. Recuerdo que con el Halo 3 la campaña me la pasé en todos los modos posibles, en solitario y con amigos. El modo en línea, una chulada, lo mejor del mundo. Después con el Halo Reach lloré con la campaña, las cinemáticas son perfectas. Con Halo 4 recuerdo que mi primer trabajo, entré a trabajar para poder pagar el juego. Y entonces eso me ha causado una gran felicidad todo el tiempo con Halo. Es un juego que hizo mi infancia, mi adolescencia, y estoy seguro que lo voy a jugar hasta que me muera. Y lo que se viene con este nuevo título, nueva entrega, estoy seguro que va a ser lo mejor.
Hey, Summer Game Fest audience, Lamar Wilson here,
and
here are the 5 games that I'm looking forward to them announcing today. So the first one is Halo Infinite. Now, I came into Halo late with Halo 5. I know. But I loved it so much that I can't wait to see what's next. Then there's a new game from Rare called Everwild. It just looks amazing and breathtaking. I have no idea what the game's about, but I want to see it. Number 3, I definitely want to see a Gears 6. This is going to be a game really about revenge and taking the Horde out at the center, at the literal core, hopefully for the final time. Now, number 4, since we're talking about Gears, why not a Lego's Gears?
No, I would tell you guys
they,
if I was
they
next.
Did the
I'm not
Funko
next.
Pop thing on mobile, but what about Lego? Like, I would actually like to play that. So they need to announce that today. Now, finally, Cuphead 2. I know. Now, Cuphead 1 tore me a new one. It's one of the most unforgiving games ever. But for some reason, I just want more. Why do I want more? Man, am I crazy? Yes. Yes, I am.
Lamar, fully decked out in his Xbox gear, ready for the show. And it was so cool to have gamers from around the world joining us from India and Mexico and obviously here in the United States, because one of the things I think we found this year more than ever is that games bring us together.
The event is about to start. We're going to jump over to Twitch.
All around
I've
the
had
world,
better
so I want to say hello to everyone,
experience with Twitch when
watching this special
things,
event
so
where hopefully we're all just going to be excited about games as
we'll have like 30 seconds where
the stream is coming up in about 18 minutes.
Video.
You can watch it live right here on this feed. We're going to go right into it, and then immediately afterwards, we've got our exclusive post show with guests, some of the developers featured in the showcase, and Aaron Greenberg from Xbox will be joining us to answer questions, and we'll also have some creators join us as well to grade, see how Xbox did based on our expectations.
I also have to resize
it. We'll poll on Twitter
when we go live.
So make sure to vote on
they go
that.
Live.
But right now, it is time to get to another world premiere. This is a sequel to a game that if you watch YouTube Let's Plays and YouTube gaming videos, you've probably seen. Check this out.
And this one? Oh, is this a Nintendo Direct? That's from Connor's Vids. No, we might get a Direct in a few weeks, maybe. I don't know. They need to figure out their 2020 holiday. Or maybe they just drop everything on Twitter. Oh, is this Hello Neighbor? I just showed him with the... That's what it reminds me of. There's a new DLC for it. It looks different though. It looks better, like visually, than Hello Neighbor. Huh. Oh, what in the world? That looked weird. It looks different. Hello Neighbor 2, you think? I mean, it looks like Hello Neighbor, but visually it looks better. So maybe. What is that? It's like a bird? Or crow? Anything other than Halo Infinite you're expecting or excited for? It's from Sims Alibert. During the prediction thing we did with Game Explain, my biggest hope is that the long-awaited Fable is here. Oh, wow. That dude just got the buzzsaw out. Wow. Jeez. Hello Neighbor 2, yeah, wow. Oh, he's wearing the costume, okay. Yeah, my hope is that the that Fable is here in some capacity. It's been rumored for a while. I think if Microsoft wants to make a big splash,
Neighbor
they
2,
close out with it.
And we've got some more games still to come, and we are 14 minutes away from the start of the showcase from Xbox. It's going to last almost exactly 1 hour. So there'll be an hour showcase in 15 minutes and then our post-show afterwards. But right now, we're going to take a look at the ID at Xbox program, a great program this week, actually. If you're on Xbox, there's a Summer Game Fest demo event.
You know what else I'd like to
games
see?
That you can download and preview for free.
Oh, yeah, apparently
one of the big things I wanted to do with
Humans
Summer Game Fest was give everyone a chance to play more games at home. And I want to thank the team at Xbox for putting that together in these unusual circumstances where we don't have big consumer events to go and play games. But right now, let's take a look at ID at Xbox, and there are some glimpses of some new games in here as well.
The other one that I saw that battering back there that I was thinking about that. I said the other thing I'd love to see is if they showed off the new Batman here. But That sounds like WB. Oh, what happened to Tunic? Yo, hold on. Oh. Man, they showed Tunic for like 5 seconds. Hello Neighbor is about Mr. Rogers, right? Yeah. Hello Neighbor is, at its core, a creepy game, right? Because you don't know what your neighbor's up to and you're sneaking in their house and they always seem to grab you. Howdy Folks Gaming. I wish they'd go back. I have not seen... I've been waiting for Tunic to get, like, a release date forever now. They showed it for 5 seconds just now. Please don't Fable like Dragon Age 4. No postcards. Easel games. Yeah. If they show Fable here, I hope they have... Oh, there it is again! If they show Fable here, let's say they close out with it, I hope it's more than just a title screen. I hope they have something to go by. But who knows? Maybe it'll just be a title card. Who knows? Tunic is basically like a new Zelda. So... Tunic sighting again.
There you go. Shredder's snowboarding game. I miss my SSX, so that one looks really good. And lots of great games coming to the ID at Xbox program that we're excited about. All right. Now, though, we have a pretty cool brand new game to show you. This comes from a legendary game creator. And when I saw this and the journey he wants to take us on with this game, I was really excited and honored to have the opportunity to share this with you. So this is a bit of a longer piece, but it takes you into the world of a brand new game from a special creator in Japan. Please check this out.
Okay. World premiere.
Hello. Xbox One の皆様、スクエアエニックスの中裕二です。
It's from Square. Okay.
今日は皆様に不思議な物語をお届けに参りました。僕は現在スクエアエニックスにてバランカンパニーという新しいブランドを立ち上げました。そしてここにいる昔ソニックやナイツを一緒に作った大島直人と
My co-creator on Sonic and Knights? Is this Sean's AAA Knights game?
スクエアエニックスに行くと知った時はびっくりしました。僕も驚いたよ。しかしこうしてまた一緒にタッグを組んでゲームを作れること、そして僕たちの得意とするゲーム作りとスクエアエニックスが得意とする物語や音楽とが合わさり、誰も体験したことのない新しいゲームを世界中の皆様にお届けできることをとても嬉しく思います。今日僕たちが皆様にお届けするのはアクションゲームの全てを詰め込んだアクションゲームオブアクションゲーム、バランワンダーワールドです。アクションゲームにミュージカルの世界観を持ち込んでボタン一つでたくさんの衣装能力を使い進んでいくゲームになります。苦悩や葛藤、人は誰しもがポジティブな気持ちとネガティブな気持ちのバランスを保ちながら生きています。しかしそのバランスが崩れた時、あなたはバランシアターに迷い込みます。悩める12人のキャストたちの心象世界をあなたはさまざまなアクションを駆使して進んでいきます。アクションの一つ一つが衣装に割り当てられており、その数はなんと80種類を超えます。衣装を次々に着替えながら、
Yeah, when I switch over to Twitch, it'll probably be more lined up. I think we're a little behind on YouTube. YouTube, for some reason, the streams there are usually behind a bit.
あなたの手で取り戻してあげてください。
So, I've noticed that Twitch is much more in line.
対応予定です。Xbox One、さらに Xbox シリーズ X にももちろん対応し、片方のコンソールを持っていればどちらでも遊んでいただけるスマートデリバリーにも対応する予定です。世界中の皆様に 4K の最高画質で本作の世界を隅々まで楽しんでいただけます。ワンダーワールドの世界で皆様をお待ちしています。最後に今日は全世界初公開の映像も準備いたしましたので、どうぞご覧ください。It's show
Persona 6, huh? If they just got Persona 5, that'd be a big enough deal. Starts in just under 9 minutes now.
Balan Wonderworld, a strange and mysterious land.
Basically, when we get to like 1 minute before, we'll switch over to Twitch. Yeah, when we jump over to Twitch. Like, I wonder what their countdown timer's at. Yeah. So we'll jump over to Twitch, refresh it, and hit it. Ooh, a new Ninja Gaiden? That'd be pretty nice.
Over 80 different costumes, unlocking unique actions and abilities.
I mean, they just got Persona, or they just got Dragon Quest XI-S, so you never know. Go to Mixer. A Mixer's gonna give me a 404 page. What are you talking about? Yeah, I'm gonna stay on YouTube. I'm just saying the source. I'm gonna jump over to Twitch. The what we're watching. This is YouTube right now. We're gonna jump that over to Twitch. I think we might see a Bleeding Edge update. Tyler Rogers.
What's most precious.
I mean, that makes sense. That would make sense only because it's obviously part of their Game Pass service and they want to keep those updates going. So yeah, I would expect Bleeding Edge and Sea of Thieves to get some sort of update here.
Balan Wonderworld. Every moment is an adventure.
They'll probably want to talk about optimized for Series X because that's like a big push they're doing too. So those kind of games, yeah, they'll probably just talk about here as being optimized, you know, for Series X with their big green sticker.
There it is, the announcement of Balan Wonderland. Nights was such a
interesting,
special and important game to me. I want to thank Nakasan and Square Enix for sharing that world premiere announcement with us here on the pre-show. There's even more good stuff, though, coming up at the top of the hour. We are just 6 minutes away, so we're going to have another group join us here as we count down in the final 5 minutes. We got Matt Pat joining us live from the Game Theorist headquarters.
It's over. I could check out right now. I am sold. Balan Wonderworld, #1 game. Over. Stand aside Halo Infinite. That was what I needed to see.
I was going to say, I was pretty excited when we got that. I'm like, okay, this pre-show is going to be pretty good. That's an exciting announcement. Yeah, just to have those guys back doing that. So yeah, I agree with you, Matt Pat. All right, we've also got JD Witherspoon joining us. What's up, Ron? How you doing?
Yo, I'm chilling, man. I'm looking at this countdown for the showcase. I'm ready to put my helmet on and get it going. But I'm like, let's talk real quick.
I was going to say, we got 5 minutes. And joining us also is Allegra Frank from Vox. Allegra, how you doing?
Hey, I'm really good now. Like, after Balan Wonderland, I'm with Matt. Yo, that's it. That's the end of the show for me.
Blinks. Oh, dude, if they did, like, there's so many things Microsoft
it was
could do
nice, happy, uplifting,
that they probably won't, just to annoy me.
Pretty good way to end the pre-show, and hopefully means there's even more big surprises coming in the main show. And let's talk about this. You guys are going to join us afterwards as well to react to what we see. So let's kind of get the preview.
Let me tweet this out. We'll get ready
Wonderland,
to go.
But what else? What do you guys? Let me put it this way. What does Microsoft need to do to get an A from you watching this conference? So what's it going to take? Let's start with you, Matt.
Yeah. I mean, to me, we all know Halo Infinite is the big gem in their crown, right? Like, that's the piece that they're selling, the killer app. That is their killer app. But to me,
here's what I'll tell you
Halo
guys.
Fan, I want to see
have a
what
feeling
is the other thing that's going to get me to buy this system.
We're going to have, this is going to be a fun event.
if it's not a neon
I have a strong
green skin,
feeling.
like
Okay.
we saw for the earlier Xbox generations.
Dreaded
that big,
says, I'm praying to see Lost Odyssey 2. Look, Lost Odyssey 2 would do it. If they just announced Lost Odyssey 2 as a closeout, that would do it for me.
Might have
But
sold it for me.
I have a feeling we're about to have a lot of fun on this
2020 that the world needs
this hour of Xbox games. I think Microsoft is going to do quite a bit.
System, and that might have been it.
I don't think they're going to show everything though, because they're still going to want to do another event.
You guys are done in the pre-show. I like it. They're already high marks.
I think they're going to be bringing some heat.
JD, we know we're going to see Halo. Seems like you're sufficiently hyped if you've got your Master Chief helmet. What's it going to take to get an A from you in the post-show grade?
Well, I mean, obviously Halo. I would love for them to take Halo Infinite and use it to be showcased the same way they showcased Halo 2 from the E3 2005 world premiere. I remember that. They did the gameplay mixed in with cutscenes. And then, I mean, I believe we talked about Fable a little bit earlier. I believe Fable 4 would be great. I don't know if they've ever put out that last Fable. I'm not sure. I have to go back. And then for me personally, I want a new Matrix video game.
Oh, I forgot about Battletoads.
In the chat wants that, but hey, remember Enter the Matrix? That was fire.
I can live without Battletoads.
Yo, bring me back.
Yeah,
it just has not looked good.
Intersected with the movies and stuff. Yeah, all right. That's a wild prediction that we're gonna get a new Matrix. Keanu, they used Keanu last year, so you never know. Bring him back again.
2 minutes?
Allegra, I know you're excited about Balan, what they're doing. What else will
Chunk
it
on
take
Tacos,
to
Metroid Prime
hype
Trilogy
you
HD
up
Collection.
To an A grade in the post show?
Right. I mean, everything that's excited me in the pre-show
just follows me around
pretty much
everywhere.
what I would also want in the post-show.
When Nintendo does announce it, though,
interesting, sort of inventive, newer IP. Like, I'm not a big, Halo nerd or Watch Dogs or just anything with a number after it, unless it's some like bizarre number that has nothing to do with the game. Like, if it's
Halo
a sequel,
Infinite,
I'm pretty
Come
much
on now.
out. But I would love to see more from Tell Me Why by Don't Nod. I would love to see some actual like gameplay and a good emphasis on that, because it really brings an interesting amount of diversity to Xbox. But in general, I like to be really surprised whether or not it's some, Final Fantasy exclusive that's making its way onto the Xbox for the first
Microsoft's
time,
about to
or
surprise
just
some people. We're gonna have some fun, okay? We're gonna have some fun.
Small, exciting studio. I mean, that's always what wins me over.
Also,
Keanu Reeves, if he shows up again, I mean, that would be really great.
Hey, you never know. I think he's in Berlin filming Matrix, but hey, it's virtual, so anyone can. This thing is, this year anyone can show up, because around the world we can connect people, and it's so different to not be with you guys, with 5,000 people at the Microsoft Theater getting to see this stuff. But we are literally just about a minute away here from going live. You guys are going to join us afterwards.
I think I'm just going to jump over there now. I don't know if they have anything else to announce.
And I want to thank everyone for joining us exclusively here on YouTube for the pre-show for the Xbox event. It's going to be about 2 minutes until we go. So maybe one last quick rapid fire here. JD's got his helmet on. How do you guys think they're going to open the show? What do you think the first thing is?
Halo Infinite.
Halo Infinite.
Right to gameplay. Let's get it.
Absolutely. Like, start with the big guns. They know that's what everyone's here for.
Okay. There we go. Let's get it. I got a minute here. 1080p. Yep. I will do one solid refresh on it just to make sure we're as caught up as we can be. All right. Here we go. This is streaming off of Twitch now. I've had better experience with it, so I thought we'd just jump over to Twitch. Perfect Dark. The rumor apparently is that the initiative won't be here, and I think they might be working on a Perfect Dark-esque game. So I don't really think it's going to be here, unfortunately. Forza is a safe bet, because they already told us that the new Forza is coming out this holiday. So we should have a Forza game here. Dalmeth says, I'm sorry, Spawn, but your chat is kind of cursed. Hey, we get a lot of people together here. We have some fun, so a lot of opinions all over the place. All right, here we go. Right away, let's get it. 18. What do they open with? Come on, Halo. Oh, okay. It's just countdown. All right, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. All right, last minute predictions. What do they open with? Halo. Open with Halo. Come on. Come on.
Exosuit is
there we go. Halo. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Even though this technology will save humanity in the war to come.
Turn it up a little bit.
I must remind myself. Liquid crystal cannot rise on its own. Titanium alloy cannot prevail in the face of extinction. Armor.
That's the part they tweeted out. Okay, so it's part of the trailer. All right, cool, cool. That was in engine when they put that on Twitter, so.
It all means nothing. Until you step inside.
Oh, there he is. I like the nice title screen music there. All right, going right in.
I must be. I mean, this is a punishment, right?
After we lost. Yep. All right.
Yep, this is death. No. This isn't happening. I'm going to have to make an emergency landing. Hold on, shit.
So this is right after he's found in space. Is that dude that woke him up?
No. You. I can't stand this. Who you are. Breathe. No. You don't get to tell me what to do. You don't get to tell me anything. We're... Are you even listening?
I count 3 anti-aircraft cannons.
3 what?
You'll be safe here.
Oh, I'll be safe. Safe?
It looks great.
Safe since I found you. I found you, remember? You were out there on your own, and you'd still be out there if it wasn't for me. I thought I was going home.
There won't be a home if we don't stop the Banished.
You keep saying that. We're outgunned, outnumbered. I know I saw Condors over there. I'm going to dig through them and find one with the working slip space drive. And when you're done with this war, we'll get away from here. Far away.
Slip space. Isn't that the engine they use, slip space? So they work the engine's name into the game.
Please.
Into like the dialogue.
What I can
it's interesting.
Find.
Cannons first. When I get back, we can look. Together.
And Chief's armor looks really good.
Okay, big guy.
Okay, here we go. So we're in the gameplay. Looks like kind of a little bit of reminiscent of Halo 5 so far, but let's see some of the other weapons. It seems to be running. I say it seems to be running at 60. So that's good. They pull off 60 in an open world kind of setup, or a big world. Yep. All right. So we got a map. They got upgrades up there. All right. So we will have some sort of, I guess, kind of RPG sort of setup where you do have some sort of progression with it. Oh, the map's 3D. Cool. Yeah, that's the thing. When everything's over, we should see 4K. We should see some 4K videos uploaded, so you want to watch those. But it's looking like I think it's 60 from what we're seeing. So if they pull off 4K 60 with Halo Infinite and it's a larger kind of open world setup, it'd be pretty impressive. Some fallen. Okay, got the brutes in. All right, all right. There's the grappling hook. Okay, so you do have a grappling hook, huh? I wonder if that's like a. Let me see. We have equipment on the right. Okay, yeah, there is grappling hook. It has a 1 next to it, so I assume there's limited uses to it then. I wonder if that's going to be a pickup in... Oh, nice. Look at that. Got a little bit of popping on the back there. That's fine. This could be like kind of like a earlier build. I like the music playing there while you're going up and you see the big kind of landscape there. Oh, that's awesome. Pistol isn't too bad. All right, that's good. I was worried they would try to bring back the Halo 1 pistol. But that grunt just picked up 2 grenades and set up. What I'm hoping they show here is some sort of big set piece with like a big enemy, like a scarab or something, right? Just to show off. To show off the overall, just scope of the game. Grappling hook. Okay, there we go. So that did drop. Okay, so it looks like it's regenning at the bottom right. So it has a 1 next to it, but it regens. So maybe you have, when you upgrade it, maybe you have multiple uses before you have to regen it. You know, that's what I'm thinking. So I guess that's their way to balance it, is that it has to regen. Got the Mauler. Mauler shotgun. I got the Elite and the Elite, so we got the Fallen all working together there. So you can just grab onto them with the grappling hook and pull towards them. So you can close distance very quickly with it. It's not bad. I was worried the grappling hook would be like crazy broken. It looks kind of slow. So if it is a multiplayer, it might not be that instant kill weapon or something.
Lost this war months ago. Your people are broken, scattered, hunted, defeated. By me. I wish I could tell you it was difficult, but it was.
It looks like it's going to be more of a fairly heavy cinematic experience, which is cool.
Always. The ring is already under our control. Soon, the auditorium as well. The Harbinger and the Banished share the same goal. We fight together to honor the will of Atriox. But without challenge, I grew weary. Here you now stand. This is my last fight. A true test of legends. Our story will outlive us both. Set a fire in your heart, Spartan. Bare your fangs. Fight hard. Die
well. Holiday 2020. Okay. I was kind of hoping they'd show a little more of the world itself, because they were pointing out that ring a lot, and they showed the map. It was a 3D map. I was kind of thinking they were going to be like, you can explore like all of this.
We hope you enjoyed your first look at Halo Infinite's campaign. I'm incredibly proud of the team at 343, and we're thrilled to share a hint of the epic battles that await you on the next chapter of Master Chief's journey. This is the most ambitious campaign we've ever created at 343. For the first time, players will have the freedom to explore a mysterious new Halo ring that's several times larger than our last 2 Halo games combined.
Whoa.
Halo Infinite has been built from the ground up to take full advantage of Xbox Series X.
Is this
bigger
an
battles,
open world then?
Epic vistas, more complex
it's several
visual
times
effects,
bigger than 4 and 5 combined?
with 10 times the processing power per pixel of Halo 5. This will be running at a flawless 60 frames per second and will allow us to bring the Halo ring to life in ways that have never been possible.
So it looks like they really wanted to push the frame rate over anything else then?
In the coming months.
I'm okay with that.
Including the first look at multiplayer.
Looks good. All right, yeah, so
and
we need to see
now,
multiplayer
please enjoy
definitely.
a glimpse of what others in the Xbox Game Studios family have been working on.
If it's 4K solid 60, that I'm good with that from what we just saw, but I wanted to see a little more of like the world itself and that upgrades tab and I guess progression going through. Like, it seems like your character will grow then through upgrades in the world. A lot of questions still, but we at least saw it, so. It is an open world. I'm thinking it is. I think it is an open world Halo. I'm okay with that. If it's an open world Halo that's like that large, I think it, yeah, 4K 60, big open world Halo. I'd like the sound of that. Just for campaign, and then there's a whole multiplayer side to it too. That's a good way to start things. What is this? State of Decay 3. Interesting. Interesting. Any State of Decay fans in the chat? There you go. Hopefully it won't be like the worst enemy in State of Decay 2. I remember when it came out were the rocks, because you get stuck in the rocks.
Welcome
Hopefully
everyone
it's less buggy
to
when
the
3 comes
Xbox
out.
Game Showcase. Today, we're showing games from 9 of our 15 Xbox Game Studios, including unveils of 5 new first-party games. What you will see today is how Xbox Game Studios are harnessing their passions to bring their dreams to life. We believe that how you find and play your games is as important as the device you play them on. Xbox Game Pass is the best way to discover and play, and we want you to be able to experience as many great games as possible. So
Missed a
Game
lot of
Pass
games for Halo.
members,
Nah, Mario,
you can
they
play every
started
game
with
you see
Halo.
today from your subscription or free to play. These games will look and play best on Xbox Series X, delivering unmatched fidelity, performance, precision, and immersion.
Ooh,
We've
Psychonauts.
designed
Yeah,
the
if
most
we get an update on
consistently
Psychonauts
powerful
too, that'd be
next
great.
generation console. And we've built state-of-the-art platform technology to allow every developer to realize their full vision. One studio that has always pushed the limits of our hardware is Turn 10. and they're early in development on the next Forza Motorsport. And Xbox Series X is bringing them closer to their dream of unprecedented realism with ray tracing and native 4K resolution, all at 60 frames per second.
I mean, car games already look really, really good.
The trailer you're about to see was captured completely in-engine.
Yeah, car games already looked amazing. Like Gran Turismo looked amazing. I'm sure Forza is going to look amazing. I guess that is the best way to really show your system is just with a car game because, like, yeah, look at that. That's my favorite way that they show off ray tracing is like someone came in and polished the floors really, really well the night before. So they're basically mirror finishes on the floor. I mean, it looks great, right? Is it just called Forza Motorsport? Is there no more, like, numbering next to it? So we were just on 7. I thought we were going to 8. Okay. I guess not. All right. I guess it's called Forza Motorsport now. Yes, they did upload the... Thank you. They uploaded Halo gameplay on YouTube, and it's 4K 60. So that is very impressive. IDK donated $5. Love you, brother. Thanks, IDK. Appreciate it.
We all sense it.
Oh, is this Everwild?
But only a few truly feel it. It is found in the smallest moments. In every step of a perilous journey. In the symmetry of ritual. In the bonds we share. And in moments of stillness.
Unfortunately, it doesn't look like they're going to show any gameplay for this.
The expected. To be a light in
I'm still trying to figure out what this game is, Everwild. I assume it's like an open world adventure game.
And to stand watch over
I do like the art style for it. For Rare to do something like this, kind of with the cell shading.
Has a rhythm. We all sense it. But only a few truly feel it.
I feel like Everwild's a little ways off still. Like, I'm kind of thinking that's not coming out till like the end of next year.
Everwild will give to you a magical and untamed natural world for you to explore and to just truly lose yourself in. It's a place to be eternal. And Eternal has the gift to sense and feel how magic flows through nature and connects every living thing. The team here at Rare are so excited to be working on something like Everwild, and I hope you're excited too. But I just want to take this opportunity to say a massive
says, love the
thank
channel
you
climbing
to
to
everyone
500K.
who's shown their
I predict ending with Fable.
And love.
That's what my
and
prediction
for the
was too on that Game
awesome,
Explain video.
positive community that's
Was that they
already
open with
growing
Halo
around this game.
and they
Thank you,
close
thank you,
with
thank you.
Fable. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed that Fable's here, because if Fable is here, would that be the big announcement for a lot of you guys? Like if they were just like, Fable's back and it's this big Series X game.
Love you, Mom.
Because for me, that would be big time.
Mom?
Allison?
Yeah. It doesn't matter that they don't believe us.
We all believed that what happened that night was self-defense. But we couldn't be sure.
It doesn't matter that they kept us apart.
Brother, sister, we look out for each other.
It doesn't matter that finding the truth feels impossible.
We're all done with fairy tales.
Listen at work, we'll watch later. Alex, yes. Honestly, if you're listening now and you're going to watch later, I would watch the 4K video uploads that they do. Because the stream is still kind of compressed, so the big quality will definitely be there. Everything is on PC too now.
Whenever we see or hear something really emotional.
Do I need a Series X if I have a 2080? Nope. Now, that's the nice thing about this. Microsoft doesn't really care if you have a PC or an Xbox because they're getting your money either way. So they don't care.
She loved you.
She attacked you. We both
Basically, if you've loaded up Windows on your PC,
I thought coming
you're in
here
the
would be
ecosystem.
closing a chapter of our lives.
Nothing good comes from stirring up old memories.
We don't really have a choice about that.
There's always a choice, son.
I can't do this. Stop!
Tell me why. Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and PC August 27th. So, about a month.
Hey everyone, my name is Gennady. I'm the co-founder and director of technology at Moon Studios. Today we're very excited to tell you that we're working on a very, very special version of Ori and the Will of the Wisps, specifically for Xbox Series X.
Oh.
We're now at a time where we can reach levels of fidelity and frame rates previously absolutely impossible on any console.
Frame rates, huh?
An already gorgeous game like
120
Ori can now run
frames.
at a
Wow.
120 hertz refresh rate.
That's
in
pretty
full
cool.
4K HDR in its highest quality, delivering unprecedented game feel with silky smooth animation,
4K 120.
super crisp, sharp image, and low input latency, which is just so important for the tight and precise
pretty
platforming
impressive.
feel of this game. We can also boost the immersion in different spaces in our world by using premium audio tech that we previously just could not simulate in real time. And with all of this crazy hardware power, we can give our players more options with how they want to play.
120
our game.
for a
We can't
platformer
wait
like
for
that.
all of you to
It's
experience
pretty
this
impressive. Like
very
that's
special
great.
version
Obviously.
of Ori coming to Xbox Series X with smart delivery later this year.
Huh. So it sounds like it'll be an update that's ready to go at launch pretty much. That's cool. That's good. That's good for responsiveness in a platformer like that. There you go. A 120 frames per second game on the Xbox Series X.
From the furthest reaches of
Oh,
the
is this
universe
the Outer
comes
Worlds stuff that
biggest
was being teased on the
mystery in
website?
galaxy.
An abandoned research facility, and now shady corporate intrigue.
Marvel of the Gorgon asteroid. A sordid stopover, full of salacious secrets and scandalous strangers.
Greetings, attractive patron. You are looking downright unlawful today.
With the right kind of case,
they wanted us to develop a miracle drug.
Can put you on the wrong side of a gun. Or sword. Or this thing. Thrills. Danger. Intrigue.
A word of advice before you go, Captain? Trust no one.
I assume this is going to be added on the Game Pass. Like if you have Game Pass, they'll just add it. And then I guess on other platforms, it'll be something that you buy.
This unit cannot bring you any drinks in its current state.
September 9th. Okay. So what's that, a month and a half? It's not bad. Grounded. I think this is
waiting.
This is going to early access Game Pass or
For
Game
the
Pass.
biggest
I think at the end of this month.
of
So
the year.
like a week.
Then wait for Cyberpunk.
But if you're ready for the smallest, we've got you covered.
It's supposed to be like a joke. Okay, I guess.
From Obsidian Entertainment, the makers of games that are nothing like this one. This summer, strive together to thrive together. Or just feed your friend to the spiders and go solo.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, 5 days. But Skater XL is also out in 5 days.
At Obsidian, we're dedicated to pushing narrative and role-playing games. It's something we do every day when we come to the office, and we can't wait for you to play our next great adventure, Peril on Gorgon. It's the first of 2 planned story expansion packs for the Outer Worlds that we're putting together with our friends from the Private Division. Now, it's also important that we continue to evolve how we tell stories in games, and Grounded is the perfect example of that. The team has been working for the last 2 years on how to tell an Obsidian story within a survival game.
I'm not really so on Grounded that much. I mean, it's going to be on Game Pass, so I guess I can just
on Xbox
try
Game
it,
Preview
but...
and on Steam Early Access. We want to hear from you, and we want to continue to build Grounded together. Oh yeah, if you've been wondering,
Bob says, love the channel. Keep up the good work.
RPG.
Thanks, Bob.
Check this out.
Oh, here we go. Okay, Obsidian's RPG.
World premiere.
All right. What do we have here?
We have always known war.
There, that the DLC for the Outer Worlds won't be on Game Pass. Oh, Mikhail Reeves.
It forged our empire. Turned heroes into queens and kings. And decimated our foes. Now our oaths are lost, forsaken. And you must face the monsters.
Oh.
Our sins
First
have
person. Okay, first person action RPG. Sure, it's Obsidian, makes sense.
Is an oath worth the weight of a crown?
It looks like it's, yeah, okay, so it's gonna be, it's not gonna be like a current or maybe even a little further ahead like a Fallout or anything like that. Cool, okay. Avowed. Not much there to go off of, but at least we know that they have something going on there at Obsidian. Outside of just Grounded.
Avowed
that's another one
that's expansive first-person RPG.
That's another one that looks like it's gonna be a ways off too.
When Obsidian Entertainment joined Xbox Game Studios, they told us that this epic game is the one they want to make. As creators of critically acclaimed RPGs, this is Obsidian at their best, and it is being built from the ground up to take full advantage of the power of Xbox Series X.
I think this is one that's just going to be on the Series
Xbox Game
X.
Studios, we also work with independent developers, always with the goal of empowering them to bring their ideas to life. I'm excited to announce our work with Interior Night, a new studio led by some of the most talented storytellers in our industry. Let's meet Caroline Marchal, studio head of Interior Night, to debut their original game.
Bonjour, I'm Caroline from Interior Night. Our team is really passionate about interactive storytelling because when you play a story, you step into the character's shoes. You get to experience their fears, their hopes, their conflicts firsthand. And in the process, you learn more about yourself. And this is quite powerful. Our first game spans 30 years in the American Southwest. It's a story about family, resilience, and sacrifice. But most of all, it's about how you will shape the fate of real, flawed people trying to find their way in a world they don't fit in. I hope you enjoyed the trailer.
World premiere.
Fortune, smile and fade. I haven't seen you much of late. I need you now, cannot wait, but when I look, you're not around.
We were on our way to start a new life that summer. For our family, it was just a stopover.
For mine,
movie game.
It was the end of the road.
I think it's a narrative-driven story game, yeah.
On the ground, now! The sun went down on all of us that day. Was it fate? Coincidence? No. It was a long-forgotten secret, buried in the dark.
All my life, I've been scared of the shadows. But now, I'm finally ready to step into the light. I got your letters.
As Dusk Falls. It looks like it's just a Series X game. I wonder what that means. It's a ways off, like a year or so off.
Here at Ninja Theory, we're hard at work on all of our projects, including Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, which we announced at the Game Awards back in December. An incredible 3.5 million players have now experienced Senua's story in Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice.
That trailer looked wild.
We're excited to start giving you an insight into what comes next for our Celtic Warrior, an experience that we'll be building in Unreal Engine 5 for Xbox Series X and PC. I'm happy to reveal today that Senua's Saga will be set in the beautiful country of Iceland.
Abel says, love the channel. I hope it grows to the millions. You are very handsome.
Location scouting and how we've discovered the history of our setting in a brand new behind-the-scenes development diary, which you can view straight after the show on the Ninja Theory YouTube channel.
I was hoping they would have gameplay for Hellblade, like straight up, like they drop us in, but I still think
it's been so touching to see the impact that Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice has had on so many players, and we're incredibly thankful to all of the fans that have been part of Senua's story so far. And we're excited for you to be part of our development journey from here on out.
Oh. I was hoping they were going to show gameplay for Hellblade too, but... Alright then. Double fine. Alright, so we're going to see some Psychonauts.
Do you want to say hi to Peter? He's on the line
What?
here.
Peter? Peter has been sitting there the whole time? Hey, who wrote the song?
Peter.
Oh, Peter. Fantastic work. Love the song.
Very much.
It's going to be fun to sing it. Now it's time to rock. Shall we start rocking?
Alright, so we get Psychonauts too? Okay.
Probably been a long time since you've had a visitor. I hope you don't mind pop-ins. Where are we?
Now, the first Psychonauts, if you're a little younger and you've never played the first Psychonauts, you should go play it. It is a very good game.
Lost alone, neither skin nor bone. Just a thought is all I've got. Now my cover's blown. At the bottom of a lake, a frozen feeling. When my friends pulled me back up, I started.
I wonder if they'll give us a release date for Psychonauts 2. I feel like they've been developing it for a little while now.
Now I feel out the galaxy, and
Willie says, love the channel, and I can't wait to hear your impressions on this because I believe it's a terrible event thus far.
I can smell the universe, and I can taste the sky, and I can see each molecule through my cosmic.
Oh, Brutal Legends 2 would have been cool. That's a good point. I've been waiting for Psychonauts 2 for a while since they announced it. I was worried it wasn't going to come out there for a little bit.
They fill the holes I've had, unlocking all my memories, which I never
Psychonauts 2, release date? Come on. Oh. Well, if it's on the Xbox One as well, I assume it's going to be coming out early next year then.
We can't wait
That's good,
for
though,
you
to see
experience
Psychonauts
the
2.
amazing games built by Xbox Game Studios, and there is just so much more for you to play on Xbox. We are partnering with thousands of creators, from the largest publishers to the smallest independent developers, to bring you the broadest variety of games ever. There is one developer in particular that is close to us, not just geographically, but in history too. I'm thrilled to announce that this fall, our friends at Bungie will bring Destiny 2 to Xbox Series X and Xbox Game Pass. If you are one of the more than 10 million Game Pass subscribers, you also get access to all current
expansions.
Destiny
I was going to say,
expansions
they've been
starting
giving away
this
Destiny 2 for a
September.
while now, but like to have all the expansions
For
is
Game
good
Pass
too.
Ultimate members, Destiny 2 will also be playable on mobile from the cloud. Later this year, Bungie will also release a new version of Destiny 2 that is optimized for Xbox Series X. 4K resolution running at 60 frames per second. Here's an all-new look at Bungie's Destiny 2 Beyond Light.
I've seen terrible things born out in the darkness.
How many games have they announced so far? I think they've announced 12 games so far?
Beyond the light.
Or shown 12 games? I was keeping track. But keep up the good work, Roski. Unfortunately, most of these aren't system sellers so far. That's from Shaggy Rostaman. Hey, they showed Halo Infinite at the beginning. I'm on board with Halo Infinite. There's a lot there with Halo Infinite that they, I think, still need to show. I'll admit I'm Destinied out too. But I know there's also still a pretty active community with Destiny right now, so for them I'm sure they're pretty excited about it. But yeah, actually there's a pretty large active user base on it still for Destiny 2.
This is Destiny 2 that you can play any way you want thanks to Xbox Game Pass. Some of the world's most inspired developers are working on games for Xbox Series X, and we're just honored to be able to collaborate with them. Xbox Series X will empower both new
So it's going to be on Game Pass, and it'll be 60 frames at 4K.
Like
that was always the weird thing for me
Unique perspectives,
with Destiny, is it's been 30 frames on
innovations,
consoles for a while
and
now.
fresh voices that demand to be heard and that we can't wait for you to discover. All of the games you're about to see are being built to launch exclusively on Xbox consoles. Thanks and enjoy.
These are all to launch.
World
Oh, okay. So
premiere.
these are all games optimized for launch on the Series X. Console launch exclusive. I just want to see Cuphead DLC. Where did it go? That's from AJ White. That's a good question. It kind of disappeared. How is Destiny 2 the best looking gameplay they've shown so far from Rick? No, I'd say Halo Infinite looked better than Destiny 2. AX Gaming has become a sponsor. Thanks, AX Gaming. I appreciate it. This looks like the kid from Stuart Little. Is that Metro or Stalker? That's weird. Oh, it is a Stalker 2. Wow. Stalker 2 Xbox Series X on Game Pass.
World
Is that
premiere.
a launch? Wait, hold on. I thought Stalker 2 disappeared for a while. That's big. Stalker 2 is going to be on Game Pass and Series X. Did I say launching with it? Wow. That's pretty big. Interesting. We'll see how Stalker turns out. Stalker 2. That seems like it's been kind of shaky as well. That's another one. Stalker, the first Stalker is a bit older, and it might be.
Inquisitor.
Again, if you're a younger gamer, you might want to check that one out as well. Stalker, the original one, was pretty wild back in the day.
Our recon squad has been sent into sub-level 6 of the Hive to determine the full extent.
Yeah,
of the
that's
unrest.
Stalker's a little older. It was a PC game I remember playing a while ago, and I remember parts of it were very impressive. But like, I think I remember playing that back in like the end of the PS2 era, I think. Was Jack Black's song Xbox attempt at Bugsnap's glory. Warhammer Darktide. Interesting. 2020. Okay.
World premiere.
Stalker's pretty good. That's an I'll have to look into that a bit more to see how that turns out, because they didn't show much technically, like gameplay wise at all. So we'll see how that turns out. Stalker. I remember Stalker 1 beating up PCs like crazy because it was a little buggy at the time.
Something changed. My heart could not contain the miracle of this world and all that it creates.
Yeah, Microsoft's kind of going back in time a bit and grabbing some games. Psychonauts and Stalker. Yeah. I mean, it's good to see them revive some of those franchises, but like to have them coming out on the Xbox like that, Game Pass, it's pretty cool. But it's Tetris. Oh, it's Tetris Effect. The thing with Tetris Effect though is it's really good in VR. That's like one of the few VR games that are like really makes the game amazing. But Microsoft doesn't have any VR on their system. Tetris Effect connected. Optimized single player, all new multiplayer. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I mean, it's still not like Tetris 99, but
World
I mean, I guess it
premiere.
depends how many people can play. That's cool though. Steam World.
Approaching orbit.
Wait a minute.
Scans a no-go. Sure you want to drop here?
Oh yeah. Already lacing up my boots back here.
What we got? Another good-for-nothing space rock?
Whoa. Hold on. Let me check.
Whoa, Steam World, they're doing a whole like 3D adventure
Find
game?
anything good?
That could be pretty good.
Vex, you're not
All
gonna
right.
believe this. Ouch! What the?
New Oddworld. It does. It kind of has some Oddworld vibes to it, but SteamWorld, all the SteamWorld games have been pretty good, but they're not like this. They're a bit smaller in scale. This looks like a kind of a larger 3D adventure game. Interesting. I wonder what it's called. Yeah, right. SteamWorld Dig is awesome. I'm always up the gunk. Okay. Xbox One. So you got Xbox Series X and Windows PC Game Pass. Huh. I'm always up for the SteamWorld developers, see what they have, so I would give it a chance at least. Bloober Team. They're going back to back with these trailers.
It all starts with a dead girl. A forest. The moon. Scent of pines. And then the gunshot. Every story has two sides. A regular, rational one, but also a darker and deeper truth. Not unlike a nightmare. I can see both. Worse, I can live them.
Oh, is this the medium? Is that what this is?
Hello? Anyone there?
Reality gameplay. Yeah, so the idea here is, yeah, they render two different worlds at the same time. And apparently it was only possible in the Series X to do it. Probably because of the SSD, most likely. But you can apparently switch between them on the fly. Which I think is a really cool idea. So it plays into kind of the horror and like the kind of the psychosis idea to it, so... I mean, it looks creepy. I'll give it that. Interesting. I wonder when that one's coming out.
World
premiere. That at least has an
premiere.
interesting mechanic to it. I'm not a big fan. I'm not really into horror games as much, but that still is like a the mechanic itself would be interesting to see. Sega. Okay. Phantasy Star Online, 20th anniversary. I wonder if it's new content. I think they mentioned that it's going to have... Yeah, okay. They mentioned that it was going to be Series X optimized, which is cool. I think that was a month ago, but... Any big Phantasy Star Online 2 people in the chat? They're probably freaking out right now. It sounds like they're bringing more content over, which is cool. It's so strange to me that it's Microsoft that did this, isn't it? Like, of all the companies, Sony or Nintendo, it's Microsoft. It's so weird. Star Online 2 New Genesis coming 2021. Wow. Is that like a new, is that an expansion that was in Japan, I guess? That they're bringing over? Or is that just like new content straight up? It's interesting. I'll look into that.
Torres. I've seen your future.
They're showing a lot of games right now. I'm realizing we're just going trailer to trailer to trailer. I'm gonna have to look at a list at the end to see how many they did. Crossfire XD fame. Alright.
Destiny chose me to save this world. And I will see it done.
Blacklist. We make our own
Abel says, I've been a Nintendo fan my entire life. God of War got me into the PlayStation for the first time. None of these is moving the needle to get an Xbox.
17 seconds.
We got company.
Soon, the entire world will burn. All because of him.
It kind of looks like Crysis. I hear Halo ripoff. It kind of reminds me a bit of Crysis, some of the stuff they're doing here.
The ghost is here!
I mean, visually, this looks pretty good. In 2020, that's soon then.
Today,
That's
you
it's the end of
saw
July.
10 world premieres and 22 console launch exclusives. Game Pass members can play every game.
To be
you
fair,
have
I did
seen
say
today
most. Halo
from
Infinite is surely a
Xbox Game
system seller, but
Studios
they do need
and
more
all
than
of our
that.
partners
Fingers
in
crossed.
the subscription
So, Shaggy,
or
we need
free to
one more
play.
big game, right?
This is just a peek at some of the
What do
new
you guys think?
titles
What do they
coming
close
to
out with?
Xbox Series
They need
X.
something big.
And some of the games you already love, and some you have yet to play.
You gotta hit that
will
emergency
also
button.
be
What game pops up?
optimized for Xbox Series X. Games like Forza Horizon 4, Gears 5, and Sea of Thieves. You'll get the next-gen upgrades at no additional cost when they
I see
launch.
Fabled in the
You can
chat.
expect a lineup of over 100 titles for Xbox Series X this holiday season. With Series X
What do
and
they
Game
close
Pass,
out with to try to
Xbox is the place
try to
play.
cap this off?
And you
If it
are
is
at the
Fable,
center
would everyone in the
of
chat go
everything we
crazy?
do.
Is that the game?
Now, you may have noticed we didn't get to visit all of our Xbox Game Studios today. That means we'll have more to share later this year. But until then, here's one more thing.
World premiere.
There we go. Close out. Playground Games.
The world is filled with stories of legendary heroes and treacherous villains, of fantastical creatures and wondrous places where nature
Is this Fable?
and magic live in perfect harmony. Not all stories have happy
So is it gonna have like
endings,
kind of the same kind of humor?
but yours has yet
There
to
it
be
is.
written.
All right, so it looks like it's just Fable, Series X. Okay, so that's just going to be a Series X game. It's not going to be on the Xbox One or anything like that. It was a quick. Obviously, it was pretty quick. Playground. I don't think Fable's coming out for a little while, but there we have it. Fable closed it out. Good way to close it, I would say. I wish they had a little more ready. Xavion says the Xbox Live Gold requirement for Fanstar Online squashes those gold is going free for all rumors. Yeah, that is something Microsoft really needs to figure out, but there we go. Fable does get announced. So that's a pretty good way to close it out, right? Show that Playground Games is making Fable. Yep. Open with Halo, close with Fable. I'd say that was a pretty good opening and closing. I kind of wish that they had one really big announcement for the middle, but as we've talked about before, a lot of these presentations have big openings and big closings. So there was a lot of games. I have to go back and look. But they said they announced like 22 games or something, so. Yep, Fable is a big time one with Playground. I need to see more about it, obviously, but from like the 10 seconds or 20 seconds they showed, visually it looked like, I think, the right direction for a new Fable game. And it looks like it's just called Fable. So it's not Fable and then something else. It looks like it's just Fable. So I would give this Xbox presentation between a 7 and an 8 is what I would say. Somewhere in there. So I don't really like decimal points, gets weird to me. But I would go either a 7 or an 8. Let me go ahead and mute this guy. Okay, so I would say I would go 8 on the high end, 7 on the low end for this. I think the middle got kind of like flat a bit at times, but obviously they opened with the big one, which was Halo Infinite. That's the one you have to open with, though. And I think they showed, I want to say enough gameplay, but I feel like they should have gone a little further to show what the Series X itself can do, right? So, like, if they showed, like, a big set piece with, like I said before, like a Scarab or something, like that, how we had that with the older Halo, where it was like this big set piece, and you're like, okay, yeah, this is the new Halo game. Something like that would have been really, really cool, just to show off how vast the game is. Instead, we got these flashes of like, look how big this world is, but we're not going to show it to you right this second, kind of thing was my only issue. We saw the upgrades tab for Halo Infinite, which tells me, yes, there will be some, I assume, ways to progress and make your character stronger in some way. I don't think that's going to carry over to multiplayer. I think multiplayer will be straight across like Halo, where it's like, okay, everyone starts out the same way. So that's kind of thinking. But I think visually for what they're going for with Halo, where it's going to be 4K 60 frames per second, is good. I will say that is solid overall. How about we do this? How about I go over here and we get... How about we get the trailer up for Halo Infinite real quick? The one that they uploaded, right? The 4K 60 trailer. Let me see. Here it is. 8-minute demo. I will put this in... Yeah. We're just going to go full 4K 60 on this guy. I'm probably going to have to fix the... Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. I think we might be okay right there. Maybe. We'll see. Anyway, this is Halo 4K 60, it says. So I'm going to take another look at this just to see. So, press A, start demo. I'm looking at this right now. Turn it down slightly.
Am I dead already?
I kind of want to jump ahead a little bit to the actual gameplay.
Going home, far away.
I think Chief's armor is very impressive. I do think the character models are less impressive, the actual humans, the faces and all of that. But I think because of the way Master Chief is set up, his armor is going to look really good. Yeah, I cut it off a little bit. That's fine. That's fine. The big thing for me with this is they showed the grappling hook down there. It does have a number next to it, like I said before, which tells me that there will be a number of uses and it has to regen. So I assume there will be upgrades of some kind that will improve your grappling hook, for example. And it didn't look overpowered to me. This was a good part of the show. I would say this is probably the part of the show because they showed us gameplay of a game that's going to be their big flagship launch title. So they had to show it. My only concern is, and it's kind of frustrating because it sounds like this is going to be a big open world Halo game that's going to be 4K 60 frames per second on the Series X, but they stopped just short. Like, look, they're like, hey, look at this area. This is cool, right? We got upgrade tab up there. They're pointing out all of these points of interest where they have the anti-air guns, right? And they're marking it on the map. And they're like, okay, it's 3D. We're going to go vertical here. But then they stopped just shy of like showing how big the world is. Like, what if they showed that map and they zoomed all the way out, right? And they're like, look how big this world is, you know? Or they showed Chief on top of a cliff, and it pulled the camera all the way back, all the way out, and you see this big ring and all, like... I mean, this game is coming out this year. It's going to be a launch title, it seems, right? So, in that sense, I think we're going to find out more information probably next month. Probably like end of August, beginning of September. Because they still have to show us the multiplayer. There's a lot of stuff to this Halo game. The campaign, the multiplayer. I'd love to see the Brutes back, by the way. It's awesome. Very cool to see the Brutes back. But there's still a lot of stuff they have to show us with this game. I think their presentation overall, I would say, was good. Mostly because they were able to close out with Fable, start with Halo, and then show some, I would say, pretty good third-party support. They did show in the pre-show that Dragon Quest XI S is coming over, which Definitive Edition, which is something that I don't even know if PlayStation's getting that. So that was a bit surprising to see that one going, again, to Microsoft. Like right here, right? They're going up on this elevator. You see some pop in there, but again, Alphabet, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt until I even get the game, but you're going up here. This is the opportunity to keep zooming out and showing how vast the world is. Because the idea here, based on what's been put out right now, I see some press releases going out. This ring is going to be explorable, and it's several times larger than Halo 4 and 5 combined. So to me, you want to show that off, right? You want to show how crazy it is. I think we're going to see the grappling hook here in a second. And the grappling hook still looks kind of slow. Like, I thought we were going to be zipping around. I guess it makes sense because Chief's armor is very, very heavy. So it would be a little strange for him to be too agile. Let me see. I'm pretty sure we jumped to the... So we got like the shotgun mauler looking guy there. So there's the grappling hook. It's not too crazy. It's gonna... I think in multiplayer, it will give a strategic advantage, obviously, because you'll be able to get to areas a bit easier, or areas you couldn't have gotten to before. I guess you can pull... I like the idea of being able to pull the explosive to you. I think that's good as well. This is the title I was really looking forward to for gameplay, and they showed it. I just a little more, I think. I know they were time limited. Frame rate seems pretty much steady all the way through with all the explosions and stuff going on, but I mean, it looks like Halo, which is good. This to me looks more like Halo. I'm gonna say it looks more like Halo 3 than it does Halo 5, which is good. Right? It does, like, the HUD doesn't look as busy or anything, which is good. I like that. So then we go into the whole spiel with one of the leaders for the Banished. I think
lost this war months ago.
So I think for the most part, Halo Infinite had a good showing. I think the end of the show, closing out with Fable, was good. But I was kind of hoping they would have another big title in the middle to really hold things up. And I'm going to have to go back and look at it like completely to get a good idea of everything that was shown here back to back to back to back. Because they did announce a lot. They announced, what, like 22 or 23 games. Overall, they stacked the launch lineup, by the way, which already is kind of stacked because it's also going to have Xbox 360, Xbox One games, Xbox original games. There's going to be a lot to play day one. So I'll have to go back and look at everything. But obviously, the big ones that stick out to myself, and I'm sure many of you, is Halo Infinite and Fable. Fable was a title card, basically. And not much else other than that. So we'll see what else happens there. But for the most part, I'm going to give this between a 7 and 8. If I went decimal points, it'd be 7.5. But an 8 for me would be over the roof. I think this was... I'm going to say this was close to matching the PS5 event, but not quite. Mostly because the PS5 event showed more of some of their bigger titles, right? Like with Horizon, they showed quite a bit of stuff going on. With Fable, we saw a title card. You know, like that was the big thing there. So we'll see. I have a feeling they have more to show going forward. Same with Sony. So we still have a bit of a climb here going forward. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. So, but yeah, let me know what you guys thought about these reveals down below. Got the big Halo Infinite Holiday 2020. I'm going to be picking that up alongside the Series X. I will actually buy Halo Infinite. It won't just be a Game Pass game for me, mostly because I'm such a Halo fan. I want to have it. And I got to say, the cover art for Halo Infinite looks pretty legit. So, Stalker. All right, so Stalker 2 is interesting to me. I need to see it in motion because I feel like there have been some promises made for Stalker 2 overall, like just it even existing. But it sounds like they maybe had some sort of partnership with Microsoft. So I think for the most part, this was a good presentation, but it wasn't great. Like it wasn't like over the top. This was it right here, you know, like amazing kind of thing. I kind of felt that same way about the PS5 event though, although they revealed more because they showed the console and all of that too. And I would say the PS5 event was better than this event, but not by like a ton, not like by an overwhelming amount. If Fable had more and showed more, I would say they were about even, but that was the problem. It feels like Fable's not gonna be ready for a while either. I think that might be a holiday 2021 or early 2022 game. So yes, the entire show is posted in 4K. That you're going to want to watch that because we were watching through stream compression, all of this stuff. So if you can take a look at it 4K 60 on a 1440p or higher monitor, I think it'll look better. Yeah, no pricing, no release date, none of that. August, I think, is when we're going to find out about a lot of that stuff. So, but a lot of stuff to look forward to for the launch, at least of the Xbox, which is good. Right now, I would say Microsoft has the big holiday title currently with Halo over Spider-Man currently. But you never know. Sony could do something else. Mostly because Spider-Man isn't Spider-Man 2. It's like their Lost Legacy Miles Morales game. So Obsidian's new RPG. But again, it was pretty quick. Like there wasn't much shown there. Again, that's my big problem is like they showed a lot of really cool title cards and it's great to get excited about them. But like when you look at like Sony's, who showed quite a bit of Horizon, they showed full gameplay of Ratchet, right? They were stacking quite a bit there. So Spider-Man, they showed an okay amount of, but that was kind of a title card too, right? They at least showed some stuff, but it was flashes of things. So yeah, but hey, Microsoft's happy. They posted the best revenue they've had in years. So it was a pretty good event, I'd say, overall. Not bad, but not great. It was in the middle for me. Yeah, like that's what I'm thinking. The Sony event, I think I put an 8 on it. This event from Microsoft, I'd put between a 7 and an 8. So like a 7 to 7.5, somewhere in there. Yep. But I think that's it, though. I think we're good. I don't know if they said they were going to do like developer interviews and stuff. So we'll see. We'll see what they do from there if any new information comes out. But I was disappointed that there was no Banjo-Kazooie here. Nothing Banjo. Sylvia says, what happened to ray tracing? That's a good question. That you figured they would have shown that off a bit more. I think they showed it off heavily with the Forza trailer, but that was like that thing where, like I said, where they polish the floors really well and show like reflections in it. And it's like, all right, for racing games, Forza, Gran Turismo, they always look good, right? Like car games have looked good for a little while now. So, but I think that's it though for today. So I will be back tomorrow morning though, of course, with Newswave. So let me know, let me know what you guys thought about this one, of course. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Eastern time. Also, make sure you checked out Newswave this morning. A lot of stuff in there as well. But I will see you guys next time.